Hi everyone, welcome back to another Fashion Go live show. This is Fashion Go week. We are so excited to have you guys here. Behind me, I have a phenomenal brand. I'm very excited to introduce this, but David from People of Leisure.
Hello everyone and welcome. We're so excited to introduce People of Leisure. It's a new collection on the Fashion Go platform, and we're showing things that are a little bit different here. So all of our styles are 100% organic cotton fabrications.
Amazing.
It's great to have organic cotton. It's fully sustainable, of course, but also it's just so much better to actually have on your skin. You're not wearing synthetic fabrics, harsh chemicals.
I definitely went ahead and touched some and I was like, oh my goodness gracious.
You fall in love with it immediately, right?
Immediately.
Yeah, all of our brick and mortar retailers out there, you're really going to love this product once it hits the store. So people generally know us for being 100% made in LA, and that's something that's very celebrated about the collection. So we like to say that we are a slow fashion company that's able to deliver product in a very fast way.
I love that. I mean, so already it's comfort, it's a lot of convenience, but high quality, really premium, and I'd like to say luxurious.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I would agree with you.
Should we get started?
Definitely. So I'm giving an intro first on what we have for our graphics collection. So People of Leisure, they really like to incorporate this retro modern styling. And so you'll see a lot of licensed graphics that we went out of our way to go ahead and curate to get that best 70s style aesthetic.
Right.
So you're going to see a lot of these pair up with your best-selling flares in the store, your wide legs, your bell pants.
Oh my gosh.
So we're really excited to show these pieces. We have some awesome licenses today.
So these are definitely perfect for that like festival season, concert
Totally.
wear. I mean, already this one, I can already imagine like what outfit I'd put together.
Definitely.
Just rock that Led Zeppelin
Right,
shirt.
you're getting ideas right away.
Oh, right away, already.
And these really do jump off the hanger. These graphics are so beautiful. So you're seeing our nice dusty rose vegetable dye. This is all done by hand. Again, 100% organic fabrication, and everything is cut and sew. So it's made specifically for the graphic that you see on it.
Amazing.
Now this is our Led Zeppelin tee. This is our best-selling graphic. So I'll show you a few pieces here. You can check out our Fashion Go store. There are several more there in all different cuts. This one here is a nice distressed graphic, really gives it that worn-in vintage look, so very authentic.
I know, I was just gonna say, it makes me think like really vintage, as if I went to the thrift store and found a gem. You know, like that feeling of grabbing it. Absolutely.
And that's exactly what we want from the collection, is for people to have that one-of-a-kind vintage find, but that's accessible, that you don't have to spend all day or maybe all month looking for.
Exactly, so it's really just prime, right? I mean, automatically I'm thinking bell pants, like you just said, with some really cute like cowgirl boots or any boots. I mean, right off already.
Definitely. Yes, show up on any music festival and you will definitely look the coolest out of the crowd. It'll definitely stand out. So again, wonderful colors, great seams here, really unique silhouette. You'll notice that each of our pieces is stitched in with our label. It says People of Leisure here. Really nice label, and that'll also give our signature on the back here by the neck hit, which is just a nice contrast red stitching.
I do like that, and it feels, again, just really airy, comfortable, and light.
Absolutely. So to that point as well, we have a nice cutoff tank. So we're showing a beautiful contrast print here. It's a little bit more of like a flowy boyfriend tee that's been cut off. And then it also has a raw edge here. So again, just giving it that perfect amount of distressing.
It's really giving me vintage again, right? As if you like did get like a really big band tee, cut it up yourself, but again, it's really premium, luxurious. I do really like the cuff right over here. That extra lining of stitching really makes it look like it was taken a lot of time to cut for this purpose.
Absolutely, yes. It makes it look very unique and just very thoughtful. And
Right?
this line is full of so many thoughtful details.
Exactly. I'm thinking shorts, guys, with some really cute sneakers. I mean,
Definitely.
the shirts are the show.
And while you could wear it at a festival, it also makes for the perfect workout top. So a lot of different plans for this piece.
That was a
when it
good
comes
one. I didn't
in.
even think of that one.
So then we're going to have a more elongated, almost t-shirt dress. It's really a boyfriend tee. So we're showing the Led Zeppelin tour poster. And this is something that you'll see consistent with the line. We do a lot of like celebrating live music, celebrating tours.
Right.
Again, makes it perfect for festival wear. But also now that things are opening again, we can go out and enjoy live music.
Life
it's
is
just
back
something
to
to
normal.
celebrate. It's back to normal. It's
Exactly.
celebrating our culture. It's very exciting.
I do love that everything, again, is licensed, right? So you guys did go take that extra mile to make sure that everything was approved. And again, the stitching, the quality of this, again, boyfriend style tee. I'm just going to put it against me real quick. I love that it hits kind of long.
It's
right?
the perfect length, right?
Really just tuck it in with a pair of pants, or I could wear it long like this with anything. With leggings, shorts, jeans, really perfect kind of tee to pair with any sort of bottom.
Definitely, and it has just a light garment dye.
I know, it is
and
a nice color.
It's a nice color. It's not a stark white. We call it ecru, and so it's a subtle off-white, and it really makes an impression.
So far, I need all these shirts, guys.
Well, we have more to go through, so it's going to get expensive. So we have a t-shirt dress here. Again, the perfect amount of distressing, some nice slits here by the shoulder, throughout. And this is something that, again, you could wear as a t-shirt dress. And again, it's almost like that perfect vintage find. Again,
so far everything has been vintage. Immediately, I'm like, okay, I would get this even a size bigger and just tie it with like a little tie or a little belt.
A cute belt.
Exactly. And immediately I have a super cute Led Zeppelin t-shirt dress. Phenomenal.
Definitely. And you'll notice the ombre print as well. So that's something that's a little bit more subtle of a detail. But what's great about so many of our graphics is they're not so loud and in your face, and they're also not destroyed so much that you can't tell what you're looking at.
Again, love that you said that, because you're right. Immediately, nothing's been too loud or overbearing. It's been perfectly put together to create a really nice dimension of color and print.
Absolutely.
Wow, guys. Now, these are definitely those finds that you have to like look through for hours at a thrift store in order to find.
Yes, a highly coveted thrift store find, absolutely. And again, it's just bringing it to the commercial availability in a way that's done ethically and sustainably, which is so important right now. Everybody's looking for that sustainable resource. People are shopping with more of a thoughtful attitude. So,
and you know, it's nice that people are shopping with a thoughtful attitude, and People of Leisure has really taken over that.
Definitely, yeah. And we want to offer something for everybody, right? So of course we have our fun vintage looking tees. You'll notice that this is more of like a strong graphic, nice strong direct to garment graphic, and you're going to see the Led Zeppelin logo just pop off this nice fleece lined crew neck. So you can feel the inside of this, super soft, again, luxury fabrications here. 100% organic cotton.
I wish you guys could feel these on your own, and hopefully you will. But again, I love a crew neck, right? A simple, really nice colored crew neck is everything to make a fit really, really elevated.
Sure.
So with jeans, with tennis shoes, I mean, automatically you have a beautiful Led Zeppelin bolded over here. So for those who do love Led Zeppelin as well, I mean, this is the perfect crew neck.
Oh, it really is. And it's an update on their original graphic. So this is showing a lot more of like a pop of pink and a bit of maroon. And it's just a really gorgeous colorway. You'll also notice some extra seaming here in the back. So everything is very, again, thoughtfully done. The silhouettes are thoughtfully constructed, especially for that graphic. So when you're seeing this, yes, it does look like that vintage find, but it's not that frumpy crew neck sweater that you found at Goodwill. It's something that's really thoughtful, high quality, has extra seams. You can tell it's premium from a mile away. It's gorgeous.
I mean, a mile away.
So that concludes the small capsule that I brought for Led Zeppelin for the show today. So now we'll move into another great seller of ours, which is the Grateful Dead. And so even if you're not a Deadhead, everybody will appreciate the Steal Your Face graphic. Most people can recognize this immediately. And it really resonates with not only your Grateful Dead, Deadhead, you know, enthusiasts, but also people who just love wearing and representing music from that time and pulling together their retro fashion look.
Of course. I'm just squeezing it because it just feels so good in my hands right now. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is perfect for that summer tee. I'd be honest, it's so light, it's so airy. And I also feel like during that hot weather, you're going to stay cool and fashionable.
You're so right. And that's the great thing about organic cotton as well, is that it breathes so nicely. It's not full of synthetics or plastics.
We love a breathable shirt.
We definitely do, and it has such a nice flow to it. So again, you're going to notice just the difference in the way that it feels on your skin, but also the way that it flows while you're out wearing it. Again, it just screams quality and premium. And then of course, we're doing this on a tie-dye tee. So it really fits that whole look, completes it. This is another piece from People of Leisure that our customers just really love. And so this is an elongated cardigan. It has your pockets. And then we call this like a chocolate brown. It's really got a bit of a heather, so very interesting looking fabrication. On the back, again, you have that Steal Your Face Grateful Dead print. And it's nice and stark. This way, it starts off very fresh and very loud, so that when you wash it, it's going to distress on its own. You can actually pull this apart. It'll start to crack and just really break it in your own way.
So it's basically telling a story as if you're wearing it. You know, when you wear it, every time you wear it, it's becoming more and more you and more your personality. I love, again, that it's on a cardigan factor over here with deep pockets so that they are functional pockets, everyone.
Definitely. Very functional. They'll carry everything that you need to have around with you that day. And again, so soft, I mean, it feels like a blanket, right?
It does. It really feels like a throw-over blanket that you love having on the couch, but again, in a cardigan version.
That's right. And this is great for like a cold summer night or early fall.
Lake house vibes. I mean,
absolutely.
Lots of summer items already, guys. Ooh.
So again, with that signature Grateful Dead print, here we have the Jerry Bears that are printed on both of the sleeves. And you can see this is just a really cute pop. And another thing that people recognize, even if they don't know the Grateful Dead or have never heard a Grateful Dead song, this is something that people associate with the band.
I was just going to say, I mean, immediately I love that it's on the sleeves. So when you do wear it, you do get already that pop of color right on the arms.
That's right.
Super cute crew neck, especially for those who do want a bit more color as well.
That's right, and it definitely calls attention. Again, you're going to notice our subtle red signifier stitch right there. Nice extra seaming here. Just some really good structure.
Definitely.
And so now we have our raglan fit. So again, you're going to want to feel this fabrication.
I know, I'm already putting my hand in there. I'm like, what is this?
Fleece lined, yeah, just super ultra premium. Really beautiful graphics. So you have the dichotomy of the skeleton with the rainbow. It's positive. It's a little bit. It's just, again, it's great for somebody who's looking for something that really speaks to that era of music.
Right, absolutely. And there's so many people who really do care, but of course have not been able to find something like this.
That's right. And this is a special tour graphic. So you'll notice here it says Oregon, August 27th, 1972. I mean, it's really bringing it out from something that's a very special time.
Definitely.
And then you can see the skeleton here is actually wearing a flower crown. So for all of our Coachella goers, they'll enjoy that. And the raglan is just really great, nice, easy, effortless style.
Yes.
Throw this on, you're going to want to live in it when you have it. So now to our third license that we brought to show. Again, we have so many more Grateful Dead, so you definitely want to check out our FashionGo store. Now we'll be showing Pink Floyd.
Wow.
So this is one of my favorites personally, and it's a great seller for us. This is going to be the Japanese tour tee. So obviously Japanese graphics are huge right now.
Yes.
Everybody's looking for like that small influence of like Japanese animation.
Anime has taken over as well.
It has, and we're celebrating bright colors and loud graphics right now. So it makes it so much fun. And then what better way to do it authentically for people of leisure than to have it on a Pink Floyd graphic, right?
Course. I mean, again, all organic cotton, super airy. I do love that it's a bit of a crop as well.
It is.
But it's not too much, right? You're not going to show a lot of skin, but it is still going to hit really nicely right on that stomach line.
That's
so you
right.
can wear jeans or shorts to really pair it.
That's so right. And back to the thoughtful design of these silhouettes, you can see that it just has the slightest high-low, and then you're going to get an extra back construction seam here. It's an not off the shoulder, but almost like that raglan shoulder fit.
Definitely.
So again, it just really looks like something that is effortless, flowy, but also like very particular and special.
And who doesn't love Pink Floyd?
Who doesn't love Pink Floyd, exactly. Another one of my personal favorites.
Super cute.
We have the Wish You Were There crop. So this is going to be more of like our vintage mineral, not mineral wash, but a vintage wash black. So it looks like it's a little bit more settled in, looks very authentic. And then you'll notice with that we have the distressed graphic.
There you go. Again, nice cut. I do love the cut right over here again. Those shirts are honestly perfect, right? Especially if you don't want something too long or too short. It really fits perfectly with whatever bottoms you're going to wear. And of course, love this color. I don't feel like I see this color very often because like you said, it's like a really built-in, already used kind of solid color.
That's right. It looks like something that has been loved and worn for years and years. And back to that authentic vintage look.
Saying the perfect things right now.
Right. Well, you'll notice that if you're shopping out at a thrift store, you'll notice that those what once were very saturated black tees have turned more to like this kind of washed out, again, just well-loved black. And so that's what we're showing here.
I mean, these items are all so premium, guys. I wish you guys could have the opportunity to touch it on your own, but so far, you guys have noticed that People of Leisure has their own little signature logo right over here, right? I've noticed this. I love that. I think it's really premium and takes the level to another luxurious kind.
Absolutely. And we like to give a little bit of a signifier without really putting it in your face. We're not trying to create this lifestyle brand where we have to have People of Leisure all over everything. We show it on some things because people do get behind the brand. You'll notice on, we'll get to this later, but our tags here for our lifestyle collection, they say ethical, sustainable. So there's a nice message. Everything has to have a story these days.
I know.
But for people who want to be more subtle, they just see the small brand signifier. They can wear it, and they don't necessarily have to represent everything.
I mean, the thing about these tees,
right?
They tell a story itself. So,
they really do.
Exactly.
And music tells a story in general. So the fact that we're doing so many great music graphics with so many legendary artists, it makes it backs up the story that much more.
All right.
So we have a pink Floyd Raglan. So just like the other one that we showed for the Grateful Dead, it has a really soft fleece lining here.
Oh my goodness. I love these sweaters so far because these are perfect again for that really chilly summer nights. So it's not going to be too hot to wear it, but it's going to be perfectly warm, especially really soft on your skin.
That's right. It's excellent, so soft. Again, all organic cotton, so it's going to feel great.
Right.
And then I typically recommend that we order smalls and mediums and go deep in these because they almost cross over to like a one size because they are very oversized.
I was going to ask what size this was just because I love how big it is, right? I can really wear it over like this, under a shirt, under shorts. And it kind of gives me like a sweater dress vibe, just a bit.
Absolutely, and that's exactly how you would wear it. So this is another really fun silhouette that we show for a few different licenses. I brought this as an example today. So you'll notice it almost appears like a hoodie in the way that it has the kangaroo pocket. It has a nice chunky print that's gone over it to make it look effortless and also a little bit more understated. But we didn't put a hood on this product because, as I'm sure you can relate to, sometimes you don't want to deal with it with your hair getting in the way and you put the hood on. It's messing everything up that you worked so hard to do before you go out. So this will help you to avoid all of that. It's just a little bit more of like a conventional style. And we want the line to work for our customers, not our customers to work for our line.
Love that line as well. Immediately, you're right. As soon as I saw it, I thought it was going to be a hood. But again, there's no hood at the right over here. I do love that. And of course, the slight attention to detail.
Definitely.
With this
you got it.
Here.
So subtle, but I'm glad that you noticed it. And again, slight high-low here, just giving it a little bit more character, making it a little more special.
And what sizes do you guys offer here?
So we offer smalls up to extra large for most of our product. Some things here and there you can order in an extra small if you need. But again, the thing about vintage is that people are shopping for whatever they find and they really like to have that oversized look.
Yes,
that way they can merchandise it with a belt like you mentioned, or tie it up in the middle, wear it as a t-shirt dress. So really, I always recommend that our customers bring in product in sizes that are going to be more conventional for everybody. That way you don't miss an opportunity when you have it on your online store or out on the sales floor.
Completely.
So that about wraps it up for the graphics that we brought today. We have so many wonderful and exciting graphics, everybody from the Misfits to Bob Dylan. For our Southern rock fans and country rock fans, we didn't forget about you. We have some CCR, Credence Clearwater Revival merchandise. And we have this in all different variations, nice graphics for them. We have Jimi Hendrix. I also brought some Janis Joplin so we can show and support our female artists. Legendary Janis Joplin.
Amazing. Again, same quality, a really amazing feel inside as well. Of course, I love the stitching. It's really popping out to me, right? The stitching gives me the really, really premium deal.
Absolutely.
I do, again, love the back. Clearly, you guys have your signature little stitching over there. I don't know why, but I love that.
Yeah.
Because it gives me like a really, really like, it's the brand. It's People of Leisure. And we know that it's 100% cotton, organic cotton, made in Los Angeles. I mean, really prime.
That's absolutely right. And again, to the premium details, you'll notice this very subtle, nice twill tape lining here in the seams. That way you're not feeling it against you all day. It gives it some coverage. And this is just a little detail that's for the person who's wearing it. No one's ever going to see that.
That's amazing.
Right, but it's all these little details that add up to this being your favorite sweater, something that you go to and wear all the time, or something that your customers come running back for to see what else you have.
Exactly. I know exactly one of those sweaters. I still have one in my closet that I always go back to and I want to be comfortable.
Right, exactly. And I'm sure that you can count on it for just that. So that's what makes this so special. So now we'll jump over to our lifestyle collection. This is our ready-to-wear collection. Again, you're going to see very beautiful colors. Every piece that we'll show you here today is available in multiple colors. You can find that on our FashionGo site. I just brought a few colors to show first impressions of the collection here.
Right. Alrighty.
So the first two pieces that we're looking at are our Happy Jumpsuit. You'll notice this is a really interesting fabrication. It almost gives like a pinstripe, but it's built into the fabric. So it's not loud. It's not, again, in your face. It's very, very subtle. You'll see this on super high-end lines.
I mean,
it
looks
guys
happy.
Doing a lot of this right now, this kind of fabric. It
right.
looks happy.
I was like, it does look happy. I'm actually going to take this off just to showcase the back.
Perfect, yes.
Guys, so far I noticed that there's just one little strap with a little lower cut. I love that back detail, right? Because if it was just a regular square cut, I mean, still happy, but this is, I think, what makes it happy, the little smiley face detail right over here.
That's right. And so thoughtful in the way that they actually bridge the gap here to give it some construction on the back. So it pulls it together. It's not too open back.
Right.
Really nice and fitted in the front. And then you'll notice, who doesn't love an adjustable strap for a jumper? Because you absolutely need that.
You're speaking my language right now. Guys, again, super premium quality. And you did state that it comes in multiple colors.
It does. It comes in multiple colors. One look that people really like is to match that up tonally with our style that we call the Dawn robe. And this just makes for a really nice, elegant outfit. And when you go tonal or you know, a contrast where 2 warm colors, or maybe like a yellow happy jumpsuit with the persimmon dawn robe. That makes for a really nice look. I wanted to show off our sky blue because we've been getting a lot of orders on it. People really like that for the spring season.
Right, definitely.
Yeah, but it shows so many nice desert attire options.
I was just going to say, like you stated earlier, Joshua Tree, it is so prime. Even Palm Springs vacation vibes, right?
Yes,
so
definitely.
Any kind of just lounging leisure, but you still want to be super fashionable and chic, this is, I mean, the outfit for it.
That's right. And this will really have you in like a head to toe outfit. You'll notice that it's long, it's almost exaggerated. Beautiful, right?
I have never seen something like this. And it's still opened right over here. So you do get a lot of air as well. So you're not restricted, it's not too hot. It's really airy, really flowy. And of course, guys, look at that stitching detail.
It's amazing, isn't it? We'll see it on the back. Again, very, very subtle.
I'll bring this one out too.
Great. And so this is for somebody who wants something a little bit more understated. You'll notice it's a shorter length, but it's the same idea here. We have the straight sleeve, so just a little bit more understated.
Of course, yeah. But this one is not open. So this one has more of a closed sleeve. So you do, again, like you stated, it's a bit more just enclosed and a little bit more quiet. This one right here, I mean, is fashion forward, okay? This is everything
This is the showstopper piece.
Yes, I mean, this is perfect, like you stated, for that Joshua Tree, more of that desert vibes. Perfect for that.
Right, and because we do garment dye for everything, they're all washed garments, it gives a really nice special detail here to the seams. So you can see that a nice dye will actually take differently to the seams, meaning that they didn't just roll out fabric and cut this persimmon color. They actually constructed it, put it together, and then put it through a garment dye wash process.
That is amazing.
Right, and it's just something that cannot be replicated unless you're, you know, ordering and carrying a nice premium
What I also love
like
about this color is that it can be used for multiple occasions, right? I'm thinking outerwear, festival wear, but also around the house wear, super nice leisure wear, or even going out wear. Like I'd love to pair this with a really cute summer dress and some heels with this thrown right over.
Great ideas.
Or again, with one of the band tees, jeans, and this over. It's absolutely perfect for any occasion.
That's right. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that because the whole line is designed in mind to be able to mix and match and merchandise in the way that you want. And so all of our stores, they actually merchandise the collection very differently from one to another. I get out and I do a lot of store visits, and it's just so much fun to pop in and see the window displays and how they're being set up on the four-ways, how the employees are wearing it. It's just really wonderful.
So
it can be really curated.
I'd love to see how the employees style this on their own.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Alrighty, let's move on to these.
So I know you love this fabrication. Do you want to talk about how soft this is? Isn't it amazing?
Like, this is all I want to do in this. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. And again, I just love pointing out all the thoughtful details here. So you'll notice nice stitching. It's actually been reverse stitched, so it's going to stick out, give a little bit of an impression. It's not a graphic, obviously, so it's still understated. It's all tonal, but it does give it somewhat of a nice, thoughtful detail.
This is actually starting to get really popular.
It is.
Right?
It really is.
You guys did it completely right, especially on this kind of fabric where it literally feels like skin. And to have this outer stitching really gives it another dimension of premium. I think it looks like a beautiful set to wear. I mean, as you guys know, I love sets, but sets are in, especially jogger sets, loungewear sets, and this was done really well, especially to pair it with a like long straight bottom leg.
And we call this the bell pants, and it's just so fun. You can feel, gosh, that fabric is just so soft.
Like I said, I just literally want to lay in it right now.
Absolutely, it's called the Always Comfy set, which is totally fitting for this product.
Perfect name for this.
Absolutely perfect name for it. And again, back to the construction, you'll notice that these seams are done very thoughtfully, so it's going to sit on the body and drape just perfectly.
Right.
It's got a nice construction seam here that then gives you a nice drape down throughout the torso.
Of course.
Just gorgeous.
You get a really comfortable light hood over here.
That's right.
This is one of those sets, again, like we stated earlier, that becomes your favorite, right? Once you wear it, it's like the one that you have to wear in all different colors everywhere you go. I'm also one of those people, like when I find something that I like, I go back and I'm like, okay, I need every color.
Sure. Yeah, of course, because you need to fill up your whole wardrobe with these things that you love.
This is phenomenal, and it feels so amazing. Now I know we have another style and color.
We do. This is just an alternate colorway, really. We did a slightly different body here, so this is going to be more true to like your typical hoodie, something that you're more used to.
Right.
It is nice and open here, but they left some strings that you can tie it up. So slightly modifiable. Again, it's a raw hem, so it still gives that like cool DIY
It does.
look.
It gives me a vintage feel yet again.
Definitely, it does, right? So just a really nice detail there. This fabric is so amazing.
The sleeves are also cut the same way that they are on the bottom. So really comfortable. I do like that this isn't like restricting or tight over here, right? Well, as soon as I put it on, I know it's going to flow really nicely, especially on my sleeves and arms right here.
That's right.
Pairing it with the really nice stretch waistband over here. Let's talk about this.
Right.
So I know right here, it's going to hug me really nice, right? So it's not going to fall, it's not going to be uncomfortable, and of course the outer stitching on these pants.
Sure. And if you're familiar, so functional pockets, it's great to have, really easy to wear anywhere that you're going. It also has these nice front seams, so that gives it a bit of a different detail, and I'm sure that a lot of our customers are seeing that out in the world right now, whether it be on denim or joggers like this.
Yes.
So we really would call this like a jogger pant or a straight leg. It also has the elastic on the bottom, so if you wanted to wear it out with like some really sweet sneakers, you can show those off and it won't cover up the shoes.
Absolutely. Really great. I'm already thinking like, okay, what would I wear to the airport? What would I wear if I wanted to go really bougie shopping?
Travel, right?
Yes, immediately. Alrighty, let's talk about this set over here.
Sure, so let me just get this unclipped for us. We can talk about the pant.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. So this is our waffle knit, and you'll notice that this is going to be a slightly different dye process for us. This is a mineral wash, and it really gives that nice high-low treatment. You'll notice it especially across the waistband. You can see just how cool that looks.
Yes, absolutely. And of course that jogger feel just like the other one.
Exactly, it's so perfect. Now you'll notice the waistband on this as well. It has 3 stitches that are going through, one that attaches it to the pant, and then the other 2 that actually hold the elastic in place.
So a thicker band as well.
Thicker band makes more of a statement, but also your elastic isn't going to be moving throughout the fabric. Sometimes when you put it in the wash, they'll flip around and twist. Yeah, definitely. So you don't have to worry about that with this. And it has a nice drawstring.
And of course, guys, functional pockets for these styles as well. Perfect. All right, let's move on to another style. I love these things over here just because, again, it's that shorter pants look, right?
Definitely.
With a really nice cut shirt.
And this will give you a nice sort of like edgy looking loungewear set. It is going to be nicely lined here, nicely washed. So again, we're pushing that mineral wash. It has that perfect balance of modern, but also vintage, almost tattered. So this is a really popular colorway for this set. You can see it looks like it has that raw hem here, and then it's a little bit frayed, so nicely worn in. Functional pockets here yet again, nice drawstring. We have this in a few different colorways, and if you didn't want something that's so overstated and edgy like a mineral wash, you could also have a nice garment dye. So we do like a lime color, sky blue.
Again, they have to check out the full catalog because, again, the colors, there's so many colors, and once you love one thing, you need everything in all colors.
That's right, and there's something for everybody, so definitely need to go and take a look. Thank you.
All right, let's hit our last items here.
Wonderful. So People of Leisure, again, is all about positivity. So I wanted to end our showcase with a positive message that we have here on our quarter zip. So you'll notice these colors are huge for spring. We have all of this stuff immediately available. And you're going to see the lavender, some chartreuse here, a nice sort of like 90s green. Everybody will recognize that from that era. And then you have a nice little embroidery detail. And that says, "You are loved." How sweet.
So we're really spreading positivity here.
Spreading positivity, exactly. And when you feel the inside, again, this is all fleece lined. So super soft. Again, fleece lining is just, you'll want to live in it.
I mean, I love the zip over here. It's just so you can get a lot of air if you want to, but still have that really nice quarter zip feel to it.
That's right. And you'll notice when you actually zip this, it is a YKK zipper. So another thoughtful detail. It's a premium quality, so just ease of sliding, but it also holds its
the really premium
position.
Stitching over here.
That's right.
And of course, are these the only 3 colors that are available in this style?
No, thank you for asking. I believe we have 3 more colors, so you'll need to go and take a look. We have a blue, we have a true yellow.
Right. Alrighty. Well, guys, we just went through so many phenomenal items here, right? We went through the licensed band tees, lots of beautiful crew necks, and of course, the material, the quality, it's just so prime. But I do have to ask you, what would be your absolute favorite item from the items we've just showcased?
That is such a hard question. I'm a music lover, so I always gravitate towards the graphics, and these are so hot right now for our bookings and our sellings. But honestly, you really can't beat this Dawn robe for festival season. It's just perfect. And this comes in maybe 6 or 7 different colorways that we have on FashionGo. It's just wonderful, and there's something in it for everybody. Again, show-stopping piece. You want to make an impression when you're out at the festival. So this is my personal favorite at the moment. It's always changing. I would encourage all the customers to jump into our store, go find their own favorites.
Right.
shoot us a message. We'll be there to respond to you. We want to hear your feedback.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for joining.
Guys, really luxurious. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.